Hello beautiful people, how you guys doing today? Jess here to bring you another video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And today we are gonna do something a little bit different. Something different than we usually do. Because it's not gonna be in the Forest Kingdom. No. So there's been something happening. I mean, I don't know why I'm making this sound like a secret. My eyes are making it seem like a secret. It's not a secret. So one thing is I keep running out of string. The only source of string is, well, killing spiders. And that doesn't happen that often unless I go out of my way to go hunting for them. And so I don't actually get a lot of string. The main thing I need string for is, well, candles. I use candles there. I've used candles inside my wizard house, and I've used candles inside the library as well. So I'm gonna need more candles because I'm assuming the rest of the Forest Kingdom is also gonna need candles. So I have been thinking what to do about this whole string situation. Hello, Mabel. Okay, we're gonna take Mabel for a ride. And it's gonna be nice. It's gonna allow me to kind of take a look at my world from the other direction, because I don't think I really ride Mabel the other direction. I usually just fly out of here. Yes, they're still not cured. Maybe we'll cure them this episode. I don't know. Probably not, because we're not really working here. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, so this path is going to be cleared up. This is going to be more like a forest, and I think I'm going to hide the path. I don't think the path needs to exist. There should be a regular path for the outside world, but that is maybe like a trading area that I could possibly do, and then this is just going to be completely hidden. I'll also transform this village over here. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Oh, it's raining. Of course it's raining. I saw it's raining. And well, this would be a perfect time to fish. I was gonna go fishing for a name tag once it rained, but then I decided to do the intro for this video, and now, it's raining. Yeah. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna take a quick fishing break. Nothing like that's such a professional video. So good at making videos. I'm just gonna go fishing. I'll be right back. Alright. I finished fishing. I did not get a name tag. What a good time. Oh, okay, I need that. I need that. I'm actually gonna keep some of these saddles. I'm gonna keep some of these saddles and put them in the stables. I think that'd be a good place to have them. I'm just gonna have a couple of saddles. Oh, hi Milo. How are you? I'm just gonna have a couple saddles right there. Alright. So let us go to the place I was initially gonna show you. So it's right off the bridge here. Yeah, I crossed this place like literally in the beginning, and I've always thought about doing something here, but maybe today is the day I actually do something here. I have learned quite a bit, and I do want to kind of build this forest up as well, so might do a couple of custom things here. I think I've passed it. Have I? Ah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. I've covered it up too much. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Here it is. It's a ravine. Sorry, Mabel. Please don't do anything crazy. As you can see, I've visited here. It's a ravine with a mine shaft in it. And I'm gonna assume there is a spider spawner in there. I'm not sure. Not sure. I should double check. But we should find that out. I'm gonna have to make something for Mabel because, yeah, she's already wandering. And come here, Mabel. Sorry. We're just gonna have you chill here for a little bit. I'm gonna leave this crafting table so I remember. Okay, so let's head on down there. I'm gonna do a little fly drop. Alright, here we are. We have a crafting table in here that we've left. Look at this. It kind of continues over there. I haven't explored all the way down there. We probably won't keep this lava thing. But yeah, it's like a nice ravine. And, oh, that's kind of scared me. It's large enough to like kind of build like a stone quarry, I feel. So that is kind of the idea, to build like a stone quarry. So maybe we do a stone farm here as well, possibly, maybe. Yeah, I think we do both, and we can kind of see where we get from there. All right, let's take a explore on this mine shaft and see if we can find a spider spawner. 2 would be perfect, you know. 2 would be great. But just 1 is fine by me too. I don't really need the most efficient farms all the time, every time. Well, sadly, there isn't a spider spawner here. Even though I badly want to build here. Because I feel like this is like a perfect spot. It makes sense for like the lore as well as just the location of it, for this to be like an abandoned mine shaft. So like I'm gonna cheat a little bit. So we are in the kind of forest, right? So nobody really lives or stays here, but having this section right here be kind of like an abandoned quarry or abandoned mining outpost or whatever. This is where you spawn, this is where you start your journey, and you walk through this path here. And I feel like having a little bit of something to stop at before you head to the big village over there would make sense, right? To just have a little more interest for your path. I might honestly do a little of seed searching. I don't know what to call it, but just to find a spider spawner around this area. I feel like if I could find a spider spawner around this area, it would work perfectly just for my idea. So I hope you guys don't mind me using something like this. But yes, I might actually have to do like a chunk based thing, check where the spider spawners are, and see if this works. I can't get up this thing, by the way. As you could see me miserably fail. Maybe this way? Ah, there we go. Alright, let me go quickly look that up, and hopefully we can find something. I am back, and I have done some research. Beepity boop. And I think there's actually a bunch of spider spawners, but some of them are like way lower. Like there's a mine shaft right here, which I did see. And I think there's a spider spawner in here somewhere, but there's actually one that's like perfect, because I think I want the spiders to be able to come up into a building of some sort. So I did find one. It's pretty high up. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. This is legit one of the perfect spots. Look at this. There's a spider spawner right here, which is right next to the mine shaft right over here. I feel like I could easily push the spiders into like a building, either wherever I want to place that building. I could still place the building right here and it'd make sense. And I could have the building over here as well. So honestly, both kind of work. I was planning to have the building here so I could connect it to the mine shaft, or maybe have the crane be over here, and I could still just have the building over here. We will see. We will see. I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I'm not sure. You can only ever find out until you do it and try. But that is awesome. I'm so happy there's actually a spider spawner around this area. I was gonna regret it, because if I had to do one of those lower ones, it would have been way more difficult to bring the spiders up. But having one right there is actually perfect. And I'm so happy that I did use chunk base, because I would have probably scrapped this and just looked for another dungeon or ravine somewhere else, and I felt like it wouldn't fit the lore or just the route you take as well. So this working out is perfect for me. Okay, I'm gonna get started on building this thing, and hopefully you guys like it. I will maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna stop. I don't know how hard this build's gonna be, but if I ever need to come back, I will let you guys know and show you all the progress. Just checking out how big this ravine is. Okay, yeah, this is big enough to fit a whole mining outpost here. All right. I'll see you guys soon.
Who says that I've got the answer? Jumping through hoops, looping time. Does the fish know it's in water? Do we all share the same sky? Caught swimming upstream. Everybody's trying to do big things. Storm running through rain. Nobody's gonna win that race. This long day short. Forgot what we're working towards. Face red, heart blue. Telling lies I wish were true. How do I feel? What's been missing? Same look, just gone out of style. What price does one pay to fit in? Empty shelves fill every aisle. Caught swimming upstream. Everybody's trying to do big things. Storm running through rain. Nobody's gonna win that race. This long day short. Forgot what we're working towards. Face red, heart blue. Telling lies I wish were true. What's life like underwater? Always slurring my speech. Do you think we're so different? Sleeping and grinding our teeth. Caught swimming upstream. Everybody's trying to do big things. Storm running through rain. Nobody's gonna win that race. This long day short. Forgot what we're working towards. Face red, heart blue. Telling lies I wish were true.
Okay, we are kind of back. Kind of. I haven't built the spider farm. Even though all of this is really meant for the spider farm, the one thing I haven't built is the spider farm. Yeah, well, it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. But look at this beautiful quarry. Danger, danger. Oh yes. So let me give you a quick tour of what I've done so far. Oh, I love the view from down here. It just feels like such a quarry. What does a quarry feel like? I don't know. This is what a quarry feels like, but you can see I walked around. I started with just a simple shape that kind of circled around this area first, and then I slowly went around and broke it into cobblestone, couple gravels, couple andesite walls and things, just to give shape variation. I added some spruce pillars to kind of give that support, so that way it doesn't feel like it's collapsing on you. All in our imagination, of course. And then I built this little cargo, I don't know, supplies of stone, kind of strapped them in, and yeah, I think it just adds a little bit of interest and makes it seem like that's what we're doing here. I guess we'll do this one last. Up here we have the crane. I actually really I can speak English, no worries. Maybe it's the getting dark, it's scaring me. All right, so here's the beautiful crane in nice broad daylight. I am proud of how this crane came out. I don't know why it feels weird saying crane. Crane. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I really like how it came out. I could have honestly made it a 2-strap crane to maybe make it look stronger. Like maybe added the straps to the sides or the sides here, possibly. But honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's kind of just like most people will probably pass by this and not really notice it too much. But yeah, I really like how the crane came out. I have this big weight, I guess, to, you know, counterweight whatever it's carrying. I made sure the bottom here looks like it's strapped. It's just 4 cauldrons. I personally don't know how to feel about it, but it was kind of one of the, you know, different shape variations that makes it look like it's kind of nailed in, I guess. Usually what I use is blast furnaces because they kind of have a nice like weighted texture. But I went with the cauldrons this time just to kind of see how it feels, and so far I'm okay with it. But I am proud of how this crane came out, even though there is one thing I want to show you. This crane will never swing this way, which makes no sense because this is probably one of the ways you do want to swing. Because I guess it could, but it'd be like such a hazard. That would be a crazy hazard. I don't know. I guess it's possible. I feel like it'd nick that wood beam pretty harshly. Anyways, that's just logistics, and you know, sometimes those little things do bother me, and I would hate to have to like push this back or move the crane slightly over that way, because in my head I already have everything kind of planned out and this is how I was positioning things. But yeah. Anyways, I got more stone and diorite here strapped in. Just added more details. I think this place could definitely use some more barrels, some more just little decorations. I might even add some greenery because this place is going to be an abandoned quarry. Yeah, so I definitely have to add some age to it. Maybe add some of those hanging things from the new Pale Garden and stuff like that, and then add some moss and greenery kind of coming through from the top here. I might even make... Okay, so this is an interesting thing I decided to do. If you look from up here, it kind of looks like an eye. So now I have this right here. Maybe I'll add some other greenery areas. Who knows? But I like how this came out so far. And it definitely feels like a quarry, and that's the vibe I'm going for. I did only a dirt path this way because I don't want to create a whole dirt path all the time. And maybe like over time it's gotten kind of washed away because they're not really working on this part anymore. I guess that kind of makes sense, and it adds a little more interest, and it kind of adds to the eye, because if I had it circle around this way, it kind of loses the eye shape. But I like it. I like how it came out. That's the choices I've made, and I'm sticking with them. Alright, so this is the other elevator, mine shaft, little bit here. This is kind of like the crank. I actually probably want to put like a lever or something like that to kind of add a little more of an attachment. As you can see, it's broken off. So that's how this is very old. I had to create a way to get down there, so I created a stair path around this little elevator. And down here, you can kind of see the broken mine shaft. Oh, zombies too. None of this is lit up, so very dangerous. Very dangerous. So when you're exploring my world, maybe avoid going down here, or maybe listen to the signs. Danger. But I left a couple of coal and copper blocks. Not too much good loot, you know. You have to go deeper for that. You have to go deeper into the mines. But I love the cascading light that comes through from above. Oh, it's beautiful. It's literally perfect on the shaders, and that is really the main reason I use shaders, is because of this, because of lighting. Lighting is just so fun to play with, and it adds to the building. As you can see, wrecked, destroyed, absolutely obliterated. I just imagine it kind of like snapped over time, because they just completely abandoned it, left everything here, and just, yeah. I didn't do too much inside the mine shaft, so that's all good. Now, what's left to do is make a spider farm. I will add some more details and stuff. I do have a full inventory, which is not ideal. You do take quite a bit of fall damage from going up and down at this quarry, which I guess makes sense because quarries are kind of dangerous. I'm gonna try to make a spider farm without looking at a tutorial. I have made farms before. Yeah, this is why I put signs here, because you can kind of walk through them. It's just kind of like a facade. So I have made like mob farms before and other types of farms, like actual spawner farms too. But it was a while ago, and I don't think I've ever actually done a spider one. But what I plan to do is make an entire building right here. Honestly, it might be more like right here. I don't know how big I'm gonna make it, but it is definitely gonna be in this area, and I honestly might get rid of quite a bit of this down here to create more space for the thing, because I actually want to maybe add also another elevator that goes up and down that direction as well. But my idea in my head is kind of like a blacksmith style with a bunch of like awnings and stuff for storage for the stone and things, and mainly just like a kind of like an area for the workers to take a break in. You probably thought I'd clean it up before I brought you guys back, but no, Jess doesn't do that. Jess kind of just goes on the fly. Jess talks in third person now. So I know for a fact there is a spider spawner down here. I'm gonna sleep because I don't need more mobs other than just the spiders coming after me. I don't know if I'm gonna apply a lot of magic to it. I think maybe the eye could have cursed this place, and that's why spiders and things started attacking this area, which made it too dangerous to keep digging here. Maybe that's another lore direction we could go. But if you guys got any lore ideas, feel free, feel free. I am open to lore ideas. There it is. There's the beautiful spider spawner. Okay. Gonna get a... come on. Okay, Welp. Is there a wall I could get to, maybe? There it is. Nice. Do 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 do. Hello. Get back. I'm trying to light that up. Okay. So now this should make sure no other spiders should spawn. These are struggling. Honestly, I might just go down. Wow, the spiders are stuck. Yo, chill. Oh my goodness, is that not terrifying? Holy moly, sorry for anybody who has arachnophobia. Honestly, I don't know why you would watch Minecraft videos. Oh, that is terrifying. Okay. I see. They have quite of different types of caves down here that they crawled through, I guess. I'm gonna light this up for now. Ooh. Spooky gravel. A pig got down here? I am so sorry, pig. How am I gonna get this pig out of here? I know some rules to where, like, I think it's a 3x3 area, if I remember correctly. I do want plenty of space for them to come up. And the fact that this is close enough to where I think if I just stand right here, they should be spawning no matter what, which is pretty good, pretty perfect. Okay, so I probably want them to... Can you water elevator spiders? You can, right? You just need to make it wider. Alright, I've decided to clean up one of the shulker boxes. Here we are. Just because I keep gathering a bunch of junk anyways. Careful, pig. Please. Please be very careful. Okay, let's make our way up. There we are. Easier way to come up and down from there. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna grab myself another bucket of water, and this should give me infinite water now. Hello, spiders. I'm totally not taking advantage of your friends. No, I would never. I would not do such a thing. Okay, this is where it is. The pit. Do I need another one here? Yeah, I do, don't I? Okay. Perfect. Okay. I think this should work. Not exactly sure. How strong are spiders? Can they fight this current? Bubble elevators. Bubble elevators. Elevating my bubbles. Should I have them per kill? So it's like more manual? Like I actually have to sit here and do it? Or should I just have a campfire? Those are the questions. Alright, so I got my soul sand and my kelp here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I added some trapdoors here because the spiders could still climb stairs. Yeah, if you wanted to know that. Yep, they can do that. Anyways, let's hope the rest of this works. Because I don't have a backup plan. I probably should get some signs, I think. Yeah. Okay, so now this should go down here. Like no issues. We are gonna have to block this off. Honestly, spiders might be big enough to where even if they touch a little bit of this, it should be fine. Alright, we've made a huge bubble. Okay, so I think I have it flowing the way I want it. So here's the bubble elevator that I was doing earlier. And then now I just have the water flowing from the bubble elevator down to this direction. And then hopefully the spiders land here. If they land here, then that means the farm works. And what I could do, if I eventually do get tired of manual, I could just do a little bit of a dip and have them drop into some soulfire. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch these. I'm also gonna have to do a light switch probably. So I can just press a button, it'll turn on a light. Probably just do a copper bulb with a button, and then it'll turn on a light. Hopefully stop the mobbing. The mobbening. Okay, it's a little cramped in here, isn't it? All right, so if I just click this and hopefully block this light source, spiders should start spawning, and hopefully they end up in the spot I need them to. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Alright, and then I saw them spawn. Only one spider spawned, which is weird. But at least they're flowing. Ooh, they get stuck. It's not good. Okay, so eventually they do get pushed. Eventually. And now, they just get crammed in there. I mean, it works, right? I made it all myself. But yes, the farm works. I just need to set up a hopper chest system, or maybe do some soul fires. Well, I'm happy this works, kind of. I learned a lot while just testing and just doing things, so that's nice. And yeah, I'm probably gonna try to avoid doing tutorials for simple things like this that I kind of understand already. Hi, burning zombie. I will definitely need tutorials or help or things like that for bigger things. Obviously, I'm not a redstoner, but these are just Minecraft mechanics that I kind of understand. Alright, well, I appreciate that. Let us get started on building this, I guess, abandoned quarry home? I don't know what to call it. Anyways, let's get it working.
Foggy mornings are where I begin. Conversations I can never win, but it's not a competition. Though if it was, I'm losing. Foggy mornings with indie bands, singing loudly as I pull in where I am tardy again. 'Cause I am always losing. It's not hard to say I love you, it's only hard with you. It would be so simple if you didn't love her too. But I got foggy mornings to wake me up. On days you treat me like I'm not enough. Well, there are songs that listen and know just how I'm feeling. 'Cause it's not hard to say I love you, it's only hard with you. It would be so simple if you didn't love her too. You'd say I love you, say I love you if it was true. So foggy mornings are where I begin, spilling coffee and making friends in my new apartment, where the world is open. 'Cause it's not hard to say I love you, that was only hard with you. It would have been so simple if you would have loved me too.
Okay, hopefully this is working. I don't know. Maybe. It's a weird way to bring you guys back, but hopefully, is this on? It might be on. That's why. Maybe it's on. Okay, it's off. I think. Maybe there's a better way to do that, but it's fine. I will put a doorway here just so it's kind of doesn't actually. Oh, there we go. We got our first bite. It's a little stuck. It's not efficient. It's not perfect. It's not how I want it perfectly. But when we are here, we can still whack them. So we still have things to do, you know, if you want. But eventually they do fall. As more come, they knock each other around. And they will there we go. See? And they start taking damage. You're like, what's going on? This is terrible. This is mean. This is torturous. This is why I don't make farms. Anyways, but this is also how this place kind of got destroyed and abandoned. I am gonna make like maybe seating areas, some areas that maybe they had lunch and things like that. Kind of make it look more like a break room. And eventually it just got abandoned because it was like monsters kept attacking it. Not just spiders, everything else too. Let me show you around what I've done so far. Oop, of course it's raining. When does Jess do a recording when it's not raining or nighttime? I don't know. You'd think I'd plan it better. Oh boy. Okay, so the only thing I've actually really done is build this building. Alright, so we got the front side here. We've got the deep slate texture, the typical one with some deep slate tiles, some deep slate brick, and just regular deep slate, cobbled deep slate stairs. All stairs, these are slabs, just kind of give different height variations. And for the windows, I just did a trapdoor with some black banners just to make it look darker and I guess more grim. And then for some of the texturing on the walls, I added some moss. I am going to add more moss just everywhere, add some more carpets and stuff on the floors to just add a little bit of that like overgrowth, webby feel. Anyways, there's gonna be I actually started using the dead coral. I don't know, I Some people say it looks like brick. To me, it just looks odd. It just looks like this kind of like weird skin a little bit. I don't know what it is. It's my brain maybe. But it just looks odd to me. It just does not look like actual rocks. But I think it's just perspective maybe. But anyways, enough of that. I still used it. It does look more abandoned with this kind of feeling for me. So I went with that, and then I added some chains. So the chains aren't actually supposed to be chains. I mean, kind of. But they're actually supposed to be like kind of black streaks, kind of ruining the wall a little bit. I'm gonna add some more around the place as well. But I will add just interesting things to kind of spruce up the place. Anyways, I added a chimney, very ruined chimney. I don't really like that I made a strip line, just like perfect line right there, so I might kind of break that up a little bit. But it's just kind of destroyed. A lot of basalt, a lot of cobble, a lot of darker colors at the top, and then it was a diorite chimney, so you could imagine that it was kind of more pristine, that this place was like actually clean, but kind of ended up ruined and abandoned and aged. And then I also plan to do some trimmings on the sides here just to add a little more interest. I feel like it's a little bare there. Just some more browns, and then I'm gonna probably add an awning here. So this pile right here, it is kind of important. But I will add kind of like a storage area right back here. This is going to be the main entrance right here, because I didn't get a chance to really walk through the plans. It is nighttime, so you might be having a hard time seeing, and it's dark. I mean, it's nighttime and it's raining, so that's something. Spiders are chilling. That's fine. That's okay. I don't need it perfect. See, I have a storage system down here. Just kind of hide the whole thing. This is some of the stuff I've accumulated. As you can see, it still works pretty well, actually. Now I can also show my redstone prowess. Sorry that it's super dark in here. But this is my redstone. It's just a line of redstone that kind of swivels around. This is the switch. This should turn it off eventually. So I do have a switch at the top to kind of stop that now. And then as well as I just added more trapdoors to make it more difficult for them to climb up. But honestly, there is probably a better method to this madness. Yeah. But they eventually fall, except maybe I need to fix something here that's happening. It could be possible that they're trying to climb these right here. Like they probably get trapped here and then start climbing it. That could be possible. I feel like the trapdoor walls didn't work out as I planned. But anyways, this is just me working it on the fly. Why didn't I fill this up? This is my design. This is my spider farm. Nobody can take credit of this geniusness. But we got spiders, and they are making string. And it doesn't need to be efficient. I don't think I've ever made an efficient farm myself. So that's kind of expected, but it's mine, and I worked on it, and I'm proud. Okay, I'm definitely not done. I still have a lot of other things to do. I do want to kind of spruce this place up, and I mean literally spruce this place up. Add some trees, like some spruce trees, some pine trees, add some oak trees, even add some birch trees. I'm not going to do the whole forest. That would be literally impossible, or very difficult to do and very time consuming. I am liking this place. I am definitely getting the vibe that it's abandoned. And obviously I'm going to add some webs, some moss. What are those called? Hanging pale stuff around the area as well. I'm going to probably switch out some of the beams for more acacia. Maybe even add some of the rotten logs. Pale oak logs. Rotten logs. Pale oak logs, and then as well as I don't know, maybe I'll also add some of the rooted stuff too. Who knows? Yeah, I just want to make it look more abandoned. So let me keep on working at it and hope you guys liked the final results. Alright, I'll see you there.
The secrets we tell each other, they come out one at a time. They fall on deaf ears at quiet times alone, while we rehearse them in the mirror, waiting for the time to be right. When we know the strength inside will match the strength we show, but it's hard enough to face the face who's always staring back. But there's nothing to be ashamed of. We're just being what we're made of, and it comes out in the quiet, between the times we speak, between the times we think we know we're right, between the times we constantly checking if what we're about to say is really what it's worth. Is it our 2 cents or is it nonsense? All these things that we've unearthed, but they've come from inside us, and we can no longer hide this. It's bursting at our seams, 'cause our dreams, they've confided in us. There's nothing to be ashamed of. We're just being what we're made of, and it comes out in the quiet, between the times we speak, between the times we think we know we're right, between the times.
Oh, yes. All right, we are gonna walk the path to our beautiful quarry. Yes, we added some beautiful custom trees. Just a couple, nothing too crazy. I probably should add more, but eventually. The building trees isn't easy, okay? Look, I got a couple of these like small little oak type trees. I feel like I could have done a little bit better with these two here. These two were my first attempt, and then that was my third attempt, and that was my fourth attempt right there. I feel like I've gotten pretty good with these pine spruce type trees. It's definitely my vibe. And I've got a rhythm into building those, but I still run into difficulties with the oak style trees. But honestly, I like these ones a little bit better, so I definitely am getting better and better at it. All right, what else can I show you? I added a couple of moss carpets around certain areas and stuff, just to add that kind of spookiness. I changed some of the pillars with the acacia as well as the pale oak logs. It kind of just adds more like age to it, kind of makes it more spooky. I also added a couple of these pale hanging mosses, and yeah, just added some more decoration. Excuse me, what are you doing? I'm giving a little bit of a tour here, okay? Yeah. Oh, silly. So this area is not supposed to be safe, so mobs are definitely gonna spawn in here. It's supposed to look abandoned, so I would assume creatures and stuff like that roam around. So we've got a couple of just decoration blocks, a couple of scaffoldings and chests and things, just for us to be able to like hop up instead of having to wrap all the way around. which is a hassle sometimes. But here is a close-up of some of the tree details. I added some roots. I feel like this should be more like this. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. I'm not tall enough. I'm not tall enough. Okay, I picked it up. So we added a couple of trees. As you can see, I added more air gaps, which is nice to have. Gives more sunlight and things like that. But as time goes on, I feel like I am getting better at custom trees, especially the different variants. But I still need to mess with the other types of different custom trees. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. Added more moss carpets to the actual building itself. As well as the crane. Honestly, the crane could maybe use a little bit of cobwebbiness, like some of these pale hanging stuff. So we got the spider farm working still pretty good. A lot of low light in here. Honestly, I was thinking of just doing candles instead of lanterns, possibly too. Pretty much added some storage and things, added some work seats, I guess, for them to rest and stuff. Just mainly looking abandoned and kind of just kind of looking a little spooky. I don't know. Added an awning here as well as some of these storages. Ooh, I did miss something. I was gonna place fence thingy here. Here we are. I feel like this section probably could have used a little more love. Oh no, it spread everywhere. I'm gonna have to break this by hand because the shovel. Okay, it's all fixed. Yeah, so I probably will stop the path like right here to make it just seem more abandoned, and just the rest of it is just kind of overgrown now, I guess. And the path's more laid out, so hopefully when you do visit, you kind of know the direction to go. And then, as well as, I forgot to mention, I also created this caravan style. So this one's a little more heavy duty for like a horse to be attached or something like that. It's just kind of simple, couple trapdoors, slabs and stuff. I even added a lightning rod down there for like an axle to make those seem more like wheels and stuff. Nothing like a good simple design. Ooh, I also added this cart that's kind of like got tipped over. Like I was trying to figure out a way to do something on its side, and I think this kind of works. Sadly, we don't have any vertical slabs. But yeah, this is just looking more and more abandoned, and I love it. I love it. Ooh, that one's like eyeballing me. Ooh, okay. It's like they know I'm here, but they're chilling. They're not bothering me. Well, it is nighttime. That means I have yapped enough. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in this video. I hope you guys really liked it. Let me know what your thoughts are of the quarry and everything. And if you really like me, go ahead and subscribe. You can see future videos in my forever world, as well as maybe some other things in there. If you really like my videos and want to support me, go full time, become a member. It helps me a ton, helps my channel a ton, and it hopefully helps me become a full-time content creator. That is the dream. That is the goal, hopefully. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.